Contact with fellow sufferers, voluntary work and work in general. Contact with fellow sufferers. When everything is behind you and you have picked up your life again, the memory of your breast cancer treatment will remain an issue. It is an intense period in which you experienced and learned a lot. You have kept yourself strong for a long time. Often your family will consider you as better again. Maybe you don't even talk to them about it anymore. You don't want to burden them. You feel alone. At this point, it can feel good to join in activities with fellow sufferers. With them, you can share and process your experiences. Inquire into such activities at your hospital. There may be a walk-in centre in your area. There are also patients' associations, such as the Borstkankervereniging Nederland, the Amazones, and Jong Borstkanker, where you can make inquiries. Stichting Mama Rosa also organizes contact between fellow sufferers, especially for non-Dutch speakers from a diversity of cultures, as well as for low-literate, less well-educated women. Here you will find understanding, a listening ear, and much honesty. There is unlimited room for questions. Contact with fellow sufferers can also help you to achieve a healthier lifestyle, with a healthy weight, daily exercise, little or no alcohol, a healthy diet, not too much sun, and no smoking. The feeling that you are not alone in your experience is a huge help in becoming and staying healthy. Voluntary work. You may want to start doing voluntary work after your contact with fellow sufferers. When you have your own life more or less back on the rails again, you can use your experience-based expertise in supporting other fellow sufferers. This is something you mostly learn by doing. You will meet women who have just been diagnosed or are receiving treatment. You can support them by listening to their stories and by giving tips. You will find you identify with a lot, and that may be a pleasant experience for you. You could also start informing women's groups to stimulate them to take part in breast cancer screening programs and to check themselves regularly. This can help you to process your own illness and make you stronger. You are being useful. It is also a good way of getting used to working with others again if you want to go back to work. Work in general. Many women have had to interrupt their regular jobs after being diagnosed with breast cancer. During their treatment and period of recovery, they receive sickness benefits. When can you start working again? How much work can you handle? Discuss these issues with your boss. You will also have talks with the company doctor and a civil servant at the UWV, the Dutch Government Department for Working Benefits. You have a right to advice and support. If your working capability remains limited, it is possible to be partially approved for work. This means you will retain some benefits whilst working. If you work informally without contract, you unfortunately have no rights. However, you may ask for support and advice from Borstkankervereniging Nederland, BVN, and Stichting Mama Rosa.